This part of my life is called putting myself out there and creating opportunities for myself. Let's talk about it. Welcome to another episode of Chats with Prue. And if you just joined us here, welcome, okay? You won't regret being here, I promise you. So, I started my content creation journey last year. I've only been doing this for a year. However, I've always been that child, that girl that just loves the camera, just loves being out there, has a bubbly personality. That's always been me. I saw myself on TV as a child, on big stages. That was my dream. It's always been my dream before life happened, but it's okay. We back here now, all right? So for me to wake up every single day and do what I love, what I am passionate about is a blessing. A year ago, I I was sitting at home doing nothing. Nothing going on for myself, unemployed because we know we the kind of a country we stay in, okay? So it's not asimotolo that somebody was unemployed and had nothing going on for themselves, all right? So I had to sit down with myself and have some really deep conversations with myself. Okay, medical thing, then what's the plan? What are you gonna do? You know? And this is me now making a living for myself, but also at the same time doing what I truly love, you know? So yeah, I sat down with myself and I asked myself, what's the one thing that you do every day? Because remember, I studied, I wasn't just sitting there, I was on the internet every day, getting information, getting tips, whatever that I could, small, big, it didn't matter. Writing it down, hore. Okay, content creation, this is what they want. Bari babatla consistency, okay. Bari babatla this, bari babatla that. You know, I was literally that girl every day, okay? Until I got to a point where I was like, okay, now what? What is the one thing that you are doing consistently right now? Yes, you don't have a job. Yes, you don't have money to do whatever that you want, but what's the one thing that you do every day? And for me, that was my weight loss, you know, when I started my weight loss journey. And I said, okay, fine. Then let me start documenting it. I have a smartphone, and that's how I started. Okay, I didn't know, honestly, how I was going to be received by my community, the community that I built from scratch, from one follower to I don't like calling you guys followers. You guys are my community. And yeah, to where I am now, I actually have quite a number on my other apps, and it's all my hard work and my determination and my drive and my hunger, you know, for this, you know, and now I got to where I am, and it's all God's grace. I don't want to lie. So I was um exercising every day and at the same time going through a healing journey. So I said, okay, let me document everything. Let me just bring you guys right in. I was very obviously skeptical about it. I had a lot of doubt. I don't know how many times I would post and deactivate my account if I'm not getting likes or engagement, because I was like, oh, how does this work? But once I got to understand to get the hang of it and get to understand, hori, babes, Rome wasn't built in one day. There are people who have been doing this for years and they're still not where they want to be. You can't expect to be where you want in just a year or a few months, you know? And also getting to understand that this is my purpose, you know? And for me, documenting whatever that I'm doing and posting, my purpose is fulfilled. You know, that's how I look at it now, because I do what I love. I love what I do, you know? So it stopped being about the likes, about engagement, it's more about now what I love. Okay. So yeah, you guys have received me so warmly. It overwhelms me a lot, and but also it reminds me of who God has been in my life, from a depressed girl, from a very broken girl to a whole content creator. You know, I have so many plans for us. I have so many plans for us. God willingly and all in due time, everything will happen the way it happens. However, I need you to stay glued to see how it all unfolds, okay? So yeah, I that's how I started this content creation journey, with just my exercises and just my smartphone, and that's it, you know. And yeah, wow, it actually just hit me now, literally right now. What a wow, 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 wow. I started from zero, guys. I started from zero, and I really am somewhere right now, and I am so proud of myself. I really am. I don't give myself so much credit. I don't celebrate my wins. I don't, but I think I have to. I have to do it because I did this. I'm doing this. I'm going to continue doing it. And also, you know why? Because, guys, I'm a mama and I've got a child to feed. Okay? And in this economy, you have to do what you have to do. So, yeah. So subscribe bang. But honestly speaking, God has been so absolutely great to me. God has blessed me. And man, a life with God is everything. To think that I once had a life with no God, meaning He's always been there, but I was just not there with Him. I had forgotten about Him at some point in my life, and my life went the way that it went. But right now, it's like He is rewriting my whole story, my entire life story. We started from chapter 1, page 1, and I really am. Wow. Wow. So let's continue. Let's continue to grow together. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. I really can't wait. I really can't wait. So yeah, thank you for choosing Chats with Prue. And that was just the background of how I started my content creation journey. And yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned.